up with a YouTube world? Is Coffee on the vid. Back at it, man. And Brittney Griner is home. We noticed the news broke yesterday. And I want to know what everyone thinks, as always. You know, that's how we rock on this channel. But I saw earlier memes going viral. Like, a lot of people are going in on Brittney Griner. There's a lot of people very upset. You know, she's anti-American. She don't even give a fuck about this country. And they're going to go to bat for her rather than freeing Wheelan, you know, the Marine who's been in prison all this time over there, etc. I saw people making memes where they're like, Brittney Griner's free. And it was a damn picture of Larry Fitzgerald. Like, the internet is really going on. Not just the internet, people IRL. Everywhere I go, I'm hearing a lot of discussions about this. And like I said, man, people are very upset with Brittney Griner. It seems to be the majority of individuals I speak to. But the Wheelan family, if you see, you pay attention to all the different images and whatnot coming up on the screen throughout this video, they're saying, hey, listen, we're not mad at it. You know, this deal is better than no deal. Like, they took the deal that they could get. And something you can go look back, I've been reporting on this situation for a very, very long time. Something that's not being discussed now as the deal actually went through, right, is Roy Jones Jr. is a big part of any of this happening, the lines of communication opening up and everything. You know, Roy Jones had been speaking on it way back and was telling everyone, and, you know, little media outlets and whatnot were covering it. But for the most part, it wasn't getting a lot of coverage. And again, as it's happened now, I mean, maybe I've missed some things in the news comment. Has anyone seen Roy Jones Jr. name mentioned? You know what I mean? A while back, he was saying, listen, I'm losing sleep over this. I want to bring this girl home. I feel like she could be my sister or my daughter. And the fact that she's over there rotting in this Russian prison over a weed vape, I just don't like this. You know what I mean? And listen, we know the U.S.-Russian relationship obviously is not good. And we know this, right? It's almost like the Cold War never ended, right? And Roy Jones Jr. has a very rare situation. Comment, guys, has anyone else heard of other situations like this where he is a dual citizen, American and Russian, right? Because y'all remember when Roy Jones was the truth, killing it in boxing. And for all the boxing fans, I believe he jumped up to heavyweight. And that's when he started taking some losses or whatever. And you know, things worked out the way they did. But after his career was past his prime in the United States, you know, he became privy that there was a lot of business that he could get to over there in Russia. You know what I mean? So we went over to Russia, killed it in the boxing world, made a lot of money. Again, you see the pictures of him with Putin and everything, and got that dual citizenship status. And, you know, obviously in Russia, the media, a lot of things regarding their way of life and everything like that is totally different than in America. And, you know, he was saying there's only so many channels, there's so many individuals in the media, etc. He was tapped directly in with Putin's media guy, the main guy, you know, and he reached straight out to him. And again, you can go back and look. He was saying this way back. We can bring her home, but they're going to want to swap prisoners. And Victor Bout, the Merchant of Death, you see the different gifts popping up and everything from my understanding. Comment if you've seen the movie Lord of War, Nicolas Cage. Really good movie. From my understanding, Victor Bout, or that character in the Lord of War movie, is like based on Victor Bout to a degree. I'm not saying to a T. And, you know, the guy was an arms dealer, and considered a terrorist, you know, a war criminal. And, you know, like I said, right away off the rip, this guy's name comes up, and the United States in this situation was like, okay, Griner for Victor Bout, like, she's an athlete, she had some weed or whatever the fuck it was. This guy's a terrorist / war criminal. This don't seem like a fair trade. We need a 2-for-1 situation. And you see all this time passed And in the end, it ends up being a 1-for-1 deal. Griner for Victor Bout. Comment, guys. I'm sure everyone would agree. Whatever your thoughts are, wherever you stand with your opinions regarding everything involved in this situation here, that like Russia definitely took the W in that trade. Like I really do feel like there should have been 2 Americans freed for this Victor Bout individual. Now, it's like, again, everyone that I'm seeing outraged about this is same, narrative, like, why not the Marine instead of her? I don't really think that was the offer on the table. I don't know. If you look at their situations, he's a Marine. I got Marines in my family. I've shared this with you guys before. I'm seeing a lot of Marines and military individuals speak out about this. So I think Russia kind of wanted to hold on to him more than they did Griner, for one. For two, he's been accused of espionage and being a spy and everything like that, and was hit with 16, 17 years. Griner was hit with 9. I mean, they slayed both of them with time, but I'm saying I don't really think that deal was really open for him to be traded for. But it's just fucked up, man. And I totally understand everyone being upset, but I just don't think that deal was really available. And from my understanding, there's a lot of other individuals over there that are American citizens locked the fuck up like this. In more cases than not, I hear individuals saying, and when I say, like, people in the media, not just saying, oh, they were all framed, but I mean, if you follow and really dig in on a lot of these cases, there's a lot of allegations that a lot of these individuals might not really have done what they were, charged with doing, man. Listen, I don't travel. I mean, obviously, again, I always let y'all know I'm just some schmuck talking into a device. But if I were to travel, I'd be very, very careful where I go. Whatever country you live in, whether you're an American or some from some other country, everywhere's way of life and legal system and things like that is not the same. You know what I mean? We see a lot of times when individuals go to Dubai, they get caught smoking a bag of weed and they get in some serious trouble or get in a fight. Like, it can go very bad for you, And America, we know, not a perfect country. There's a lot of ish that goes on. The way I always put it when it comes to America is it's money, dollar, capitalism over everything, including morals over here, But in this sense, they brought this girl home. And, a lot of people, like I said, point out like, yo, fuck her. She don't love America. I mean, that's kind of, in a sense, a part of being American. That, yes, we do get censored and everything like that. We just don't have total freedom to say whatever the fuck we want. There is some limitations and things of that nature. But, like, they brought her home and she openly don't, rock with this country, So, I don't know. I guess that's very American altogether when you kind of really take in the whole situation. But man, this Victor Bout guy, he's happy as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, this guy, where was he in Guantanamo Bay? Because someone let me know where he was at. I don't know, like, what kind of news they get over there, where he's locked up at or whatever. But I bet you when he saw Griner being locked up, he was like, oh, ish. Man, maybe they could, wheel and deal and get me the fuck up out of here. You know what I mean? But I don't know. That's all I really got, guys. I'm rambling and stambling and mumbling and dumbling on a little bit. But I want to know what everyone thinks. Are you upset about this? In the end, if you pay attention to all the tweets, the Wheelan family right here. Where is it? Hold on, I want to pull it up. From the Wheelan family, they say, new from the Wheelan family, there is no greater success than a wrongful detainee to be freed for them to go home. The Biden administration made the right decision to bring Miss Griner home and make the deal that was possible rather than waiting for one that wasn't going to. So, again, they support the deal. You heard that the deal that was possible, rather than waiting. This, again, go back and look in the news. Roy Jones was putting this out, this whole, again, his interest in everything, and the whole play and the whole deal concept and everything, and even Victor Bout's name and all that way, way back, and obviously there's been communication going back and forth, and this is the only deal they could really agree upon. So, deal or no deal, Brittney Griner's home. But I have seen some people say, well, fuck it. I wouldn't have did it. I wouldn't even let this guy out. 2 for 1 or nothing. What do y'all think? Again, thanks for watching. Don't forget to join the discussion in the comments. Once again, if you're new, that's what we do over here on J Coffee Talk. We talk it up on music, news, sports, current events, life, and much more. Don't forget to sub. Let's talk, y'all. I'm out of here. Stay tuned for